Up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapters 44 through 46. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last time I covered this manga, we got to see Rara's performance. And it was incredible. Yeah, kitty. Oh, there's the kitty. Anyways, let's get to 44 first, see what's in store for us today. And chapter 44 is titled First Practice on the Road. Rara Ransaika's solo event continued at Mitsuko Hall. She took the stage following her opener, Rikuro Kashiwaya, and left the packed crowd of 500 plus intoxicated with the world of the pleasure house. Oh dear. Rikuro, you got them so excited that I acted a bit more than youthful than my years. On the contrary, I learned quite a lot from you. Master Rara, what a wonderful performance here. Green tea? The air condition left my throat parched. Water would be better. I'll be right back. What do you think of her? Will she meet your expectations? I don't know. It depends on what happens next. And how about me? Have you given any thought to my proposal? I have, and I said I would give you my answer after hearing your performance. I will contact you. Master, I brought some water for you. Master Rara went back to the changing room. Thank you. Oh, I'll be there at the Rokumeikai, so good luck. Thank you. I listened in on her talking about her background that day. Apologizing about it would only make me feel better. If I'm going to write an article about that, it'll only be after she tells me herself. I'll stick to that principle. I'm in your corner, Akane Arakawa. The fog in my mind is cleared. But more importantly, this isn't the time to get stuck in my own thoughts. Ah, yes. We'll be practicing the story starting tomorrow. Prepare yourself. I'm going to hold on for dear life. Got it. I'll be ready. Yeah. I'll put your stuff here. Thanks. You told me I'd be learning the story at story at karaoke. Yes, and here we are at karaoke. This is a karaoke room? Now get ready. I thought that the general idea was to learn stories at your master's home. It's often the case that you learn backstage or at a Rakugo Federation practice space. I think it's rare to learn at home. Even rarer at karaoke. Oh. Why the phone? Huh? Oh, for recording. I love this art style. Oh my god. Rakugo practice is an oral tradition. There's no official script to Rakugo, so the student hears the teacher perform and learns it that way. Of course, it's hard to memorize a story you've just heard on the spot, so now we record it with our smartphones or an audio recorder. See, that is smart. Wait a second, is this your first time being taught a story? No, I've been taught before, but I've been learning since before I had a smartphone, so it just never occurred to me to try that. Oh, I see. Wait a minute, did you not have like a tape recorder? Oh my god, I'm so old. Back in my day, we used tape recorders that used cassettes. If you don't know what a cassette is, then god, you make me old. I feel extremely old. Enough chit-chat, I'm going to start. Yes, ma'am. It's finally time. I'm going to learn from a teacher other than master. My first practice on the road. On the road? It's going to be a 15-minute story? Jesus. May 19th, now beginning a training session for fetching tea. Since you're here, you'll learn it too, Miura. Thank you, ma'am. Fetching tea is a story that I learned from my master Shiraku when I was at Fudetsume. Today I will teach you the format that I used for this story. In Rakugo, it is taboo to watch another's performance as an audience member. So even a direct apprentice is only allowed to listen to their master's performance as though they are in the audience within the context of a lesson. I'm better at it now, but the first time I heard her, I was too entranced to actually learn anything. My ADHD would be running wild. It's hard for me to like just listen. I have to be like doing something. That's just how different it is from watching from the wings. Here we go. Uh, can she keep it together though? Now we're really getting somewhere. Dude, I could not be that focused. And that just about wraps it up. I'm sorry, that was seconds. I feel really dumb. So that was 30 minutes, 23 and 23 seconds. Holy shit. Do you have any questions? Yes. Could I have you judge me doing the first interaction between the man and the Oiron? Wait, Akane. Really? Don't stop there. I'll judge you from your take from the very start. Go on, give it a try. I've always been good at this. Now it's the 45-minute mark. What do you think, sir? Feeling like enjoying a night out on the town? No way, she's already memorized it? Fuck you and your photographic memory! It never occurred to me to use a phone. Was she saying that she never needed one because she can remember a story after only hearing it once? Fuck you and your photographic memory! How can anyone have this much mental fortitude? Seriously! I recalled the show at Yasakate and practiced it to prepare for today, and I think I fixed all the parts that were different from my memory. Here we go. And then she says, that's enough. Very interesting. So what do you think? It wasn't bad, but it's just as I thought. The Oiron doesn't suit you at all, huh? I think the story and the teller aren't suited for one another. Just as I thought, story and teller aren't suited. Master Aurora picked the story for me, but her opinion can be trusted. What? So, what now? Let's get to chapter 45, which is titled 2 Steps. The story and the teller aren't suited for one another. What does that mean? We're out of time. You'll have to think about it for yourself, but bear in mind, you've only got 2 more chances. Time is not on your side. Stories are learned in 2 steps. Again, I love the art for the visual exposition because it's like that old classic Japanese style art, and it's fucking amazing. Master performs story as though to an audience. Apprentice watches and learns. Recital practice. Apprentice demonstrates the story back to master. Success. With master's approval, the story is recognized as mastered, and a mastered story can be performed publicly. Failure, an unmastered story cannot be performed live. Recital must be attempted again. She's giving me 3 attempts to perform this story for her. I only have 2 more chances to learn from Master Aurora. I've got to find the clue to mastering this story. Oh, right. When was Rokuro's event again? June 18th at 6 o'clock. Miura? Here, Master. In that case, the recital practice will be on June 18th at 1 o'clock. I'll contact you later about scheduling our next session. Huh? You've got to have the story ready in time for Rokuro's event, don't you? That's about time. That's about the only time I have free. But that shouldn't be a problem, as long as you master the story. So that's where you're at now. Exactly. You're learning from Master Aurora. Who would have thought? Yes, but there's also that. There's that. But also, Akane's always getting into fights about something or other. Are you ever not rushing headlong into drama? Can't you just chill and be normal? Hey, normal's boring. How have you trained with Master for 7 years and only have 5 stories to show for it? Actually, there are a bunch of stories that I know from memory. I would listen to CDs of 20th century Rakugo from home or at the library and memorize them. But you can't do a public performance of a story you learned on your own. I know that. But I want to make Fudutsume as quickly as possible. And to be a Fudutsume in the Arakawa school, you need to have at least 50 Rakugo stories under your belt. But Master's training was more about building strong fundamentals than learning new stories. His standards for passing me were high, which made it difficult to add more. Of course, that's my fault. I thought that if I knew the stories first, they would take less time to master when it came time for lessons. So I memorized the lines when I wasn't in training sessions with him. I mean, I don't just want to be in any old Rakugo. I want to be in Arakawa School Shinoichi. And the only thing I thought about was meeting the criteria to advance as soon as possible. So as someone who's learned a variety of stories one way or another, what do you think? Are you well suited to play an Oiron? An Oiron is a lady of the night, skilled at seducing men with her many charms. If you ask me if Akane fits that image, I'd have to say no. Ooh! I guess I'm really not cut out for this one then, huh? That's not necessarily true. I love this fucking art is so pretty. Oh my god. Sometimes the subtlest, subtlest little details can be the key to turning a weakness into a strength. Of course, it's just as common to shelve a story that you'll never be able to master. But as with all things, you won't understand unless you try to understand. I like that advice. Keep pushing along. That's what you're good at, right? My first step. Whoa, look at me. I'm an Oiron. This is amazing, Risa. It's no biggie. I didn't know it was so hard to move around as an Oiron. And this is and this head ornament is really weighing on my neck. Okay, I think I'm ready. You seem really stiff, huh? If you're trying to express the feel of the Oiron's kimono and the weight of the headdress, you're going about it way too literally. Oof, sorry. So what should I do to understand the Oiron better? Good question. You're young. Why don't you just go on a date? Huh? With that advice in hand, I did some research. Why don't you just read shoujo manga? I see. Interesting. I don't understand the mindset of the Oiron at all. This isn't like when I learned Jigamu. The brothel culture is so outside of my experience that the more I learn, the further the story seems to be slipping away from me. After much experimentation, you feel like an armchair theorist. Oh you feel like an armchair theorist. My lessons ended and I was fresh out of ideas. You've only got 5 days until your recital lesson. Will you be able to make it in time? What should I do? Just knowing the story isn't going to cut it this time. But what more can I do? Oh my god. She's going on a date with him? Oh my god. I guess I shut up a little early. It's strange for Akane to invite me out to eat, though. I haven't seen her since we graduated 3 months ago. What if going pro has totally warped her into a different person? Oh, hi, Jum. Hi, Azaki. Wow, look, long time no see. I've been so excited to see you again. Huh? What? What? Come on, let's go get some food. Wow. This is so embarrassing. What the hell am I doing? But, assuming she was insinuating that I need to act like an Oiron. Still a date? The other apprentices are too much like family. I would never. No use asking him. Why not ask him? Please do it. I want my ship. No way. Oh, I would absolutely. Why not? Do it. Which means, sorry, Jumbo, you're it. What is up with this bizarre new vibe? She always had a headstrong, leap before you look side to her. But strange, that part of her hasn't changed at all. In fact, it's getting even worse. Let's go. This chapter is titled Date. This is the final chapter of this live reaction. Do you think Akane will figure it out? She seemed like she's really struggling. You must be feeling confident if you have time to worry about other people's problems. I didn't mean it that way. Honestly, she's not really that bad. Depending on how she plays the Oiron, I could give her fetching tea a pass, though that may prove difficult. That's only as long as she thinks that she understands how to perform fetching tea. Speaking of which, apparently Akane's going on a date today. Oh, so she finally took my advice. But I wonder if she actually understands the meaning behind it. Oh, I get it. Like, I so get what you mean. That's so funny. And then what happened? So awkward. I thought guys like girls who relate to them and are good listeners. I can't give up, though, not until I understand the mindset of a manipulative Oiron. Hey, Akane, what kind of act are you testing on me? I knew it! What? I thought it was weird that you asked me to hang out with you out of the blue. It's for some Rakugo thing, right? You're trying to learn a new trick. Am I wrong? Well, this is so stupid. You should have just told me. I won't understand what it's like to lead on a man if I give away the game first. Tell me this. What was your plan going to be if I actually fell in love with you? Huh? Why? Was it working? Liar! all. But in a way, I'm relieved that you haven't changed. Haven't changed? What's it like now that you're finally a pro? It's hard, really hard. There's so much new stuff to learn, and I bet people I could never hope to match at my current level. Kind of freaks me out, but I'm also grateful for those challenges, I guess. Grateful? Last summer, I managed to make that guy think I wasn't an amateur. But right now, I'm less skilled than my dad was during the expulsion scandal. I'm not even close to reaching his standards. That is why the Shinoichi of the Arakawa school are required to have the power and skill to make the masses sit up and take notice. Which is why, if I want to be Shinoichi, I need to get much, much better and together. And finding out there are more levels above you is just a sign of how much more you can grow, right? So yes, I'm grateful. Even after finding out why you expelled everyone, you haven't changed your goal, huh? Of course not. Still, your plan for learning a new skills to go on a date? I guess we better go out and get some practice in, huh? We're both here on a day off, right? Might as well spend time together. Jumbo! But no doing whatever that was earlier. It was weird. Yeah, I know. They're having a blast. So cute. In the end, we just went and had a fun, normal day. Well, yeah, that's basically what a date is. But that doesn't help me. I just know that being able to play an Oiron like her is the condition of passing her fetching tea test. Maybe there really isn't a way to know the Oiron's mindset without seducing a man. No, you don't have to do that. I'm no expert, but I can tell you Rakugo is way hardcore. She's like a totally different person now. She must have put so much hard work since the last time. It's like, I don't know, couldn't you just act really well? But I can't. That's why I'm having all this trouble. The first time I played the Oiron, she just laughed at me. Isn't that a good thing? Huh? Your Oiron made her laugh, right? Not that I would know. Isn't that what you want to have happen in Rakugo? It's got a point, I guess, but no. The story and teller aren't suited for one another. When she said that, did she mean that what I think she did? Now let's start the recital practice. But first, I understand you went on a date. Now, how was it? What did you do? Spill the tea. We basically just went out. Pass it to... The pun! But I really hope that this is translated accurately. And that this is not the translators being assholes. We basically just went out to a restaurant and stuff. Well, it sounds like you had fun, but if you can't demonstrate mastery of fetching tea today, you will not be allowed to perform at Rokuro's event. I'm not here to coddle you. If you cannot perform at the level I expect, I will not hesitate to fail you. Yes, master, I understand. Then show me. Show me your fetching tea. The lights and sound are both good. Then we should be ready for the main event. I think so. Let's make it a good one, Rokuro let's make it a good one. Rokuro Ani-san! I'm sorry it took longer than I thought for the recital. That's fine. Master Hasho isn't here yet. Oh, that's good. And how'd it go? Did you master fetching tea? Yes! I got it down. So all that concern was for nothing, Miura. Yes, I'm kind of amazed, though. I can't believe she managed a performance so similar to and yet so different from yours. I'm finally at the starting line. This is where the competition begins. I've got to meet Rokuro's Ani-san's expectations and earn Master Hasho's respect. Here goes. Woo! Next chapter's going to be good. I'm ready for this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. I'm ready for this. It's going to be fun. But I wanted my ship I wanted to see my ship. That would have been so cute. But that is what it is. I hope we get to see that at some point. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Akane-banashi content. Few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.